Hi everyone, this is Jordan with Torch Prep. The purpose of this video is to talk about the English Language Arts 2 test and the online tools and features of that practice test. So if you take a look, I am on the student practice test site, and I'm going to find the English Language Arts 2 practice test. Not the sample test, but the practice test. So I'm going to select that. I'm going to keep all the options available, choose select, and begin the test now. And the purpose of this video is not to go over all of the general tools, which I did in a previous video, but instead to talk about the question types and some of the tools that are specific to the English Language Arts test. So first off, something I want to show you as a part of the way that this passage is set up is that students have the ability to choose this view right here. That is basically the reading view. So they can see a lot more text all at once, but the questions are not in view here. So they can go back and forth. Move my picture here. They can move back and forth between reading, and if they want to exit this mode, they can exit there. And if they want to keep the questions in view and turn the page, they choose the arrows here, and they can see less text as they move along. So now I want to walk you through the question types. This is just a standard multiple choice question. So pretty straightforward. They can select an answer. If you move to question 3 here, right here, question 3 is a two-part question. On these type of questions, students must get part A correct to be eligible to get some portion of part B correct. So B happens to be dependent on A. Most of the time, these are 2-point questions. All right, here is a question type that it's actually really funny. They chose to call these hot text types questions, and we decided, since we're working with sophomores in high school, that we not use the term hot text, but instead we call these selectable text. So unless you want a lot of laughter, I recommend using the same terminology. So these are selectable text, and this says select one detail from paragraph 4 that develops this point. So you can see as I hover, it highlights different details in the paragraph, and this kind of lets you know what your options are to select. And this one says select one detail, so you can click. All right, question 11 is kind of a table matching where you have you can select which one applies to which passage. Maybe it applies all to passage 1 and partly to passage 2. But this is what we're calling a table select. This question right here is a multi-select, so it says select 2 details. You have to select 2 details specifically that answer this question. Sometimes these are only 1-point questions, so in order to get it correct, you would have to have both selected correctly. Every part of the English test is going to have an essay. Now notice this is write a multi-paragraph response in the space provided. So students can use their keyboard and answer this. Now just a reminder, anything that they write in the notes cannot be copied and pasted into this space. They also cannot select portions of this text and copy. They can only highlight, so they can't copy this and paste it into this area right here. But students should follow the directions carefully in constructing their paragraph response. There will be a follow-up video that talks about strategies and a general overview of the English Language Arts test, but that's it for now as far as the online features go.